Okay, take number two. This is Arnhem Dragon. Come back to you guys with a fun deck. I tried recording this deck a second ago, but then I was attacked by a fluffy white dog. Not the business, so I had to stop and redo this video. But it's a fun deck. It's gonna be a Blackwing deck, an oldie but a goodie in my opinion. Uh, kind of a, I would say not a standard build. I don't know how you'd call it. I don't know. I just looked at a bunch of Blackwing cards and was like, oh, I'll put a deck together and put a profile up. It'll be a fun deck. It's easy to make, fun, very inexpensive. Has power, has lots of power, has good draw power, uh, has good consistency for the most part. Special summoning a lot of exceed options now. When Blackwings were most popular, the exceeds weren't out yet, and it was just synchro summoning. But since all those level 4 exceeds come out, I think a lot of older decks, even though it's like, oh, yeah, it's like a synchro deck, and like it's really good at synchroing, and synchroing is not that good anymore, and blah blah blah. Synchro monsters still have tons of power, tons of power. Yes, the exceeds are broken, but there are just as many broken synchro monsters as there are exceeds. It's just exceeds are a little bit easier to get out. But with that being said, Blackwings can swarm, and when they swarm, that's lots of level fours. There's level, I believe it's just mostly level fours, but hopes, roaches, all that good stuff. There's also twos, so you can go for the gotchi gotchis. There's also threes, so your Leviar Leviathan plays are open. Maybe not as consistently as your level fours. Your level four plays will be open almost all day, every day with this deck. You just need one monster to hit one thing, and then you have a hope on the field that second main phase. But yeah, without further ado, I'll get into this deck profile for you guys. First off, I run one Dad, one Dark Arm. Every monster in this deck is dark, so it's a great card. There's graveyard control with the Values, with Blizzards, so it's really easy to get this guy out. Really strong, powerful card, like everyone knows. I also have Gores. Back row, I only run like 5 trap cards, so Gores is active a lot, and that's a great card. Uh, God, I can't see this. I think it's Bora or Shura. Shura, yeah. 3 Shura. I'll make sure about that. I'm blind as fuck. Great card. Kill something, search for something from search on their Blackwing. It just thins out your deck, gets your shit going. Great card. This is Bora. 3 Bora. Special summons itself from the hand when you have another Blackwing on the field. Broken as fuck. Piercing 1700. This what opens up most of your level 4 exceeds. You have a Blackwing on the field, maybe a Shura or something else maybe, and you drop this and you instantly have another level 4 on the field. And usually if there's not a Shura on the field and there's something else on the field, that's usually a tuner. So even if you can't drop this for an exceed play, you can definitely drop this for a synchro play and go into some of the Blackwing synchros or other synchros like Stardust, Black Rose, pretty easily with this card. So that's a great card to have. Also for just damage and just upright damage, we have the Cyber Dragon in the deck, Sirocco. Great card. You can drop this card if you have no field presence. 2,000 attack, and he can shuffle around the attack of all Blackwings on the field to 1 Blackwing. So if there's a pesky monster that you need to get over, and maybe 3,000, maybe it's a BLS. You drop this, you storm the field real quick, you do some shenanigans, and you can get Shura to be able to attack over that Blackwing, or you can get Sirocco to, or you can get board. You can just choose a Blackwing, make it super uber strong, and just roll over something that's in your way. So that's it for the regular Blackwings. Now we're just going into the tuners. Oh, there's also one more Blackwing in here, I think. Yeah, a little tech choice. I don't know. I haven't really played with him much, but I put him in there. But right now, yeah, we have 2 Blizzard. Great card. Summon this. Pull level 4 lower Blackwing from your graveyard. Special summon to the field defense position. Just great for graveyard control, getting your Dark Arm plays off. It's great just for synchro power. Pull synchro. I mean, this deck can pull and synchro all day. Blizzard's a great card. I run that too. Probably one of my favorite tuners of the Blackwings. Then we have everyone's favorite, Gale. Blackwing deck is not complete unless you run a Gale of the Whirlwind. Everyone should know what this guy does. Half the attack, Rape Face, and then Synchro. Great card. Let's keep doing the tuners. I have one value. I don't like running two. I don't like running two. I don't really have a reason. I just don't like two. So I run one. He lets you synchro in the graveyard. So he's a great card. You know, have your graveyard stacked up with some Blackwings, and you're just kind of like, okay, time for me to do some synchro shenanigans, and just synchro from your graveyard. This is a great card. We also have one Breeze. If this card is added to your hand via a effect of a magic, trap, or monster card, you can special summon it from your hand. So, you know, if you search for it through any way, means, or any way possible, and it gets to your hand, you special summon this bad boy out. It's a level 3 and it's a tuner. So not only does it open up your level 3 exceed plays, if you know, because it's special summons, and you can do another normal summon, or if you already have something on the field. It also opens up your synchro plays for 7s, for 6s, and stuff like that. So it's another good card. This is a tech choice, Blackwing Kochi, the day, whatever. It's level 4. The only problem is that if this card gets special summoned to the field, he cannot be used for synchro material. He's a level 4 tuner, which that kind of sucks because you special him to the field and you're like, oh, it's really easy like Stardust plays or really easy Scrap Dragon plays, and it takes that away because it's effect. However, the reason why he's in the deck is for the exceeding level 4 and 700 attack, so it's really easy to get this guy out with Shura. Attack with Shura, special summon this guy out, second main phase, overlay with Shura to get Hope or Roach out or something defensive if you have nothing else to do. And then we also have one Kalute, like Gale. Blackwing deck cannot be complete without having Kalute in your deck. Here's another tech choice. We have Blackwing, Elfin the Raven. This deck can swarm, and it's mainly for swarming, getting synchros and exceeds out that are strong, powerful, and it can beat up some things. However, I felt like adding this guy in, just one, would be a good tech choice because any Blackwing on the field, any Blackwing you have out, this will automatically let you normal summon this guy. No tributing necessary, and he's a 2200 beater, and I just feel like you special Blackwing to the field, and then you normal this guy, and you can get over Cyber Dragons. You can get over anything else that might be on the field, as well as the fact that once he goes to the graveyard, he is a level 6 in the graveyard, which allows for some interesting synchroing plays from the graveyard, 7s and stuff like that, and help get out your Blackwings and some of those trickier Blackwings to get as well. So I really think as a tech choice, he's a good choice. We also have a Lure of Darkness for draw power. Lure of Darkness. We also have cards for Black Feathers. Basically like a lure, but you have to use a Blackwing. I'm not tripping because this deck is like 19 monsters strong, and it's like 15 of them are Blackwings. So this card should never be dead. Draw power is always a good thing to have. So that's why there's also 3 pot of dualities. Now, duality in this deck is really, really sketchy in my opinion. You have to be careful when you play this. You're gonna need to learn how to play this and know when to play this in this deck, because this deck special summons like a boss. Every turn you can get special summonings off for the most part, and if you played a pot duality that turn, you basically end your turn because you can't really do much else with this deck without having that special summoning ability or having that available. So you have to learn how to pot duality very effectively in this deck. We also have a Gold Sark mainly for Dark Arm Dragon. I want to get him to my hand as soon as possible, because the sooner you get him to your hand, the sooner he will be alive. It's not that hard to get 3 Darks into the graveyard with this deck. It's really hard to get 3 Darks in the graveyard at the end of the game. However, since you have graveyard control, but you don't have uber graveyard control. You can't get 12 dark monsters down to 3 at the end of the game when you finally draw your Dark Arm. It's not going to work out very well. We have one Foolish Burial. We have one Black Whirlwind. Great card. Helps you spam the field. We have triple MST. Heavy Storm. So more some of the staples, Book of Moon, uh, Dark and Monster Reborn. Yeah. And since this deck does run a lot of tuners, stuff like that, it swarms, and it's really easy for it to swarm. I run two Call the Haunteds. Just a great card overall. Helps you explode, helps you get more synchro power, you get your tuners out. Helps you exceed. I mean, it's just Call the Haunted. Especially, I have it at 2. It's at 3 now. I just felt 3 might have been a little bit over excessive for this deck. Also run 2 Icarus attack. I kind of want to run 3, but I like it at 2 right now. 2 Icarus attack. I mean, you're running a Blackwing deck. You need to use Icarus attacks. If not 3, definitely 2 at the bare minimum. 2 is bare minimum. I mean, I really want to run 3, but I need to find the room in the deck. Pop a Winged Beast on your side of the field, destroy 2 cards. I mean, I guess it can get Starlight Road. It does get Starlight Roaded, and Starlight Road is around in this format right now, but it's still a great card to have. I mean, if you can get it, around the Starlights, or the guy isn't playing Starlight Roads, and you just use it, it's great. And we also have a 1 Delta Crow for back row hate. This deck, like I keep saying, can explode, it can swarm, and before you do that, you drop this bad boy. All you need is Blackwing on the field, and you can play this card from your hand if you even want to. But it destroys all your opponent's magic and trap cards. So, you're like, you have a Blackwing on the field. They set 3. They end your turn. Delta Crow. It's like a Heavy Storm, but just for them. They're the only ones that lose anything. So it's a great card. Extra deck would just be like the typical 6-star Blackwings. I have them. I just don't have them around me right now. I'll probably put the extra deck list in the comment section, or the details below, just because it's easier that way, and I don't have to round up all the cards. I think the next video that's probably going to be posted is going to be a Lightsworn deck, and that Lightsworn deck is not going to be a fun deck. It's going to be a serious deck. It's going to be a deck that you can be able to compete with at a higher competitive level. The last 2 videos I put up were a Blackwing deck and a Crystal Beast deck. Both of them are going to be labeled as fun decks because they are fun decks. That's what I made them for fun. Give one to your brother. Give your brother the Blackwing deck. You chill with the Crystal Beast deck and you play. It's fun. That's what the trading card is supposed to be. First and foremost, it's supposed to be fun. So of course, like I said before, though, add some tournament level cards into these decks, and they will do better. Adding Soul Brigade will make the deck run better. Adding Effect Veilers will help you win games. That goes without saying. Maybe shuffling some magic choices around, especially with this deck, shuffling some monster choices around will probably make the deck more effective on a competitive level. But yeah, like I said, it's for fun. I hope you guys enjoy these. I enjoy making them. I enjoy reading your comments and stuff like that. So please do comment, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and help me out a little bit. Besides that, I hope you guys are looking forward to seeing my Lightsworn video, and thank you very much. Peace.